Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome to Bird Speaks Tarot. You are here with me, Lee Lovelio. Let's see what Bird has to say today. Alright, so I did a little pre-shuffle, but we'll play off that later when it comes in to view there. But I'm going to get our 5 cards down to give us an idea as to what this reading is going to be about. So Bird, what do you want to say today? Hope everybody out there is doing really good. Thanks for joining me. And if you want to do me a solid and like, share, subscribe, it really helps me out. We have a new channel. And apologies ahead of time if you hear my cat in the background because she's kicking around. You know, because I started filming, and that's what she has to come check out, right? She wants to come say hi to you guys. So first up on the table here, we have pathways, choices, maybe even a meetup at the crossroads. Hopefully not, but now that I see the next card, we got 33. Either doors are unlocking for you, or they want you to maybe go to the crossroads to have those doors unlocked for you, or you're dealing with some Masons. That would be unfortunate. They seem to be a pain in our behinds. Any of us doing light work. And I'm sure if you're here watching my channel, you very well may be part of it. So I will take the fox, but I'm not going to take the mice that came out, just because I like to only have one card at a time. And if the mice was supposed to come out, then we will see it. In the meantime, like I said, we did get the fox, some kind of trickster here. I can't help. I'm really sorry. I can't help but feel Masons. Considering when I did my pre-shuffle, tried to take you out more than once and bank. So, let's see who this tricky trickster fox is. Right, so the bear came out. So this is either a dominant, overbearing boss person, either an ex-boss of yours or a matriarch in the family. So mom, stepmom, auntie, if there's any leaders in your community, a part of your family, maybe even at a church, you could be going there. The bear does represent the boss man or woman of a group or work. So we have possibly a boss man that's tricky who's a Mason. Well, considering Masons own most of the businesses in my town, most likely we were looking at either a current or former boss of yours who's just a sly fox, a Mason who's been to the crossroads over something about you. And apparently the last card coming out is the moon. So someone who's trying to hide something, a boss that's trying to hide something, maybe the fact that they tried to take you out, maybe the fact that there's something going on at a bank. Like, maybe their business is for money laundering. That could very well be possible. Feels right. You know when it feels right. Or it could be telling you to use your intuition. My intuition says this is a former boss who's a sly piece of who also is a Mason. And I would like some more information on Crossroads. And the bottom of the deck has a man. So a male boss. So not a matriarch. It is a male boss figure who's either opening or closing doors for you with this key, or is a Freemason. I think I know the answer. I automatically grabbed the Hoodoo Tarot deck, so I guess Bird wants me to use this one. Bird, 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 bird. Thank you for me and my homie, my buddy, my guide. I love Bird so much. Man, this reminds me of the last reading I did, and when I cut the deck, I got the 5 of Swords, or 5 of Knives, and the Mother of Knives, so that's the Queen of Swords, and the 5 of Knives. So it's either, and I want you to notice what she's wearing. So this missus here happens to be wearing something that looks, she's definitely looking like some leader of some group here. I'm trying to remember the details in the actual Hoodoo Tarot book. But she's looking like a member of the Eastern Stars. So Order of the Eastern Stars or something along those lines. You can see by her regalia there. Or, you know, I do see what looks to be a cross. I think that's a cross. So she could be a member, a leader of a church as well. So I'm trying to figure out who we're talking about here. We do have a male figure. We also do have this female. And I know that you can't be a member of the Order of the Eastern Star unless you are a wife of a Freemason. So, like, the man has to go first. You know what I'm saying? So this could be a couple. And with this 5 of Knives there, they may be arguing, or they're either arguing about you, or they are talking mad-ish about you. That's very possible. That's very possible. And if they're talking mad-ish about you, I'm sorry that you're going through that. So what's going on with this bank? Please, Bird, tell me about the bank. Tell me about the bank and the crossroads. There's too many cards. We now have a cat here. So, this is my new Cleo. Can you see that? Did you Cleo? Okay, so Cleo is with us. I normally like one card at a time, though I do want to take a look to see what this is. Here we have a couple. We have a 4 of Sticks, so a married couple. 2 Father of Sticks, so King of Wands is trying... again, King of Wands is the leader of something, and then there's a couple, and the 4. So it's a married couple, who happen to be leaders of a group. With the 33 here on the key, I'm gonna have no choice but to assume the Masons, and with the Mother of Knives that came out, and Eastern Stars. So we're settling on that. So what is going on with this couple at the bank? What is going on with this couple at the bank? What is going on with this couple at the bank? Keo, it's not pet time. You're so cute. You're so cute. What is going on with this couple at the bank? Kitty, I'm trying to talk to Bird. Really? I'm trying to talk to Bird. Okay, well, Hoodoo doesn't want to talk today, turns out, so I'm going to grab a different deck. They don't want to talk anymore today. So this couple, I mean, bottom of the deck, 2 of Sticks, these guys have plans. What are they planning to do? What are they planning to do, and what does it have to do with the bank? Please, Bird, give us some more information about this bank here, okay? We need pathway in reverse. So some sort of pathway is blocked for this couple. So maybe their key is not working, which is somehow tied to you. Because it looks like they tried to take you out more than once over this situation. I just saw the Lovers kind of flash out again. Kitty, Miss Cleo, I'm going to have to put you down. Okay, imprisonment. Alright, so somebody's looking at getting caught for something To me, if it's under bank, it's going to be for some kind of fraud. They know about this by the looks of it, because they are in despair. And it looks like this will be in the future. So not happening just yet. Okay, so we're looking at this couple doing some kind of fraud that they know they did, that they tried to take you out for. Who's the fox? I kind of want to know who this fox is. Like, is the fox and the bear the same person? Tricky, sneaky fox. It looks like the fox and the bear are actually moving in the same direction. It just makes me think that it is two different people and that they're moving together. So we got a fox couple. Let's go. Who is this fox? Tell me more about this fox, please, bird. More about this fox. Now again, I've grabbed the Hoodoo deck. I may need to grab the book on this one. It's new to me. Okay, well, Miss Robinson. This is probably like the worst card that could come out. Also a good description. So this, I'm going to say, Order of the Eastern Star Woman, and who looks to be the fox, is Miss Robinson. And I do remember this story in the book. So Miss Robinson was a member of this church. She wasn't part of the cool kids club, like the rich ladies, I guess. And like they would basically make fun of her for her, well, I guess side religion, because she was a root worker. And so these ladies didn't believe root workers should be in the church. And they give her a really hard time. And at some point, she decides to not take that anymore, which good for her, you know? Needless to say, long story short, the leader of this group that was harassing her for her root work ended up losing her son due to root work, while Miss Robinson very proudly stood across the street of the boy's funeral holding the pamphlet in her hand of the lady that was making fun of her. So we know who this fox is. It is the wife of this boss man, because the bear will also be boss man. So a former boss and his wife. You know, the boss could also not be like boss. It could be a father. It could be a father. Hopefully it's not your father, but that's very possible. Can you tell me more about Miss Robinson, please, the fox? Please tell me more about Miss Robinson, the fox. Well, if this is who you're dealing with, I'm real sorry, because they think they can just, I don't know what you did to them, but, or what they think you did to them, but they definitely have their eyes out for you. And with the feeling of this reading, it looks like this isn't going to be the last time they try to take you out if they can get your hands on you. So if you've been advised by way of just your intuitive feelings to maybe lay low and stay in, I would take that seriously, because these guys look like they're about to go down for some sort of fraud at the bank. Or something's going on at the bank. Some bad choice here that they made with the crossroad there. Please tell me more about Miss Robinson, bird. So yeah, so they are planning to call upon their ancestors, which is also 13. That would be 13. That's the death card. To finish you off, this is the death card. They have made plans to finish you off. So now I know what the fox is about. What's the bear have to say? What does Boss Man Bear have to say? What does this bear have to say? What is this bear up to? Okay, we have the Four of Sticks, so Four of Wands. And Black Hermit, which is the Magician. They're going to try to link you up. I think they're going to send somebody your way and be like, romance you. Okay, so they want to romance you. And then what? So you get wined and dined, and then what does this bear and Miss Robinson want to do? Obviously, Black Hermit, the Magician, Gula Jack, sacrifice you. This is the Hangman. They want to sacrifice you. Is this like past, present? I would like to know more. So, Daughter of Knives. So Page of Swords. So they're spying on you. Maybe trying to learn your schedule. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. $32. The Moon card. I really feel like this is advice, but I'm going to see what else actually. Okay, so wow. Okay, so is this past, present, or future? Where is cards for that? Past, present, or future? Past, present, or future? Do I have a deck for past, present, or future? So the Two of Swords came out. They may be trying to make a decision whether they're going to continue doing this, try again, considering it looks like they already tried to take you out more than once. I have timing. Well, you know what? We're going to use the rest of these. Kete. You're making it hard for me to get up. Past, present, or future energy. Like, when do they plan on trying to do this? Do they have a deadline? Like, help me out here, bird. When did this take place? Or when will it take place? Give me some time. Alright, well, they're counting on their luck. Their luck, too. That would be... I'm going to have to look that up. Oh, and the book's right here. Perfect. Oh, I don't think this one has timing on it. They're looking for a good opportunity. So, an opportune time. An opportune time. I think there's more to that. I'm going to have to look. I have to move you over because I don't want you to see my computer password. To Lenormand. Bear with me, guys. So, the timing for 2, besides opportunity, and it does look like they're waiting for the opportunity, possibly even went to the crossroads for it. I hope I don't have to explain that one. Going to the crossroads is going to go make a deal with you-know-who. The god of this realm, supposedly. Opportunity. They're looking for any opportunity. Timing is... in a short time. A short window. So they don't have much time left to be able to get this done. You need to... I'm not trying to scare anybody, but you're going to need to lock your doors and your windows, turn on that alarm system, and, you know, if you know not to go somewhere, like a neighborhood or a store, or maybe you want to change up your routine and not try to do things the same time every day, to close out this reading, because I don't want to keep you too long, if you're interested for more, I've been getting this energy all day, so stay tuned for my next read, but I'm going to try to finish this up here. Bird, please tell us about 32. Intuition, hidden. Please tell me about the Moon card. What is the advice? Routine, do you see that? I just said that. Routine. Change up your routine. These guys seem pretty perseverant. The Knight of Pentacles, you know, he gets the job done no matter how long it takes, no matter how slow he's got to go, it gets done. And then we have the King of Cups. And my suggestion to you is to keep your eye open for any Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios trying to come your way, pretending to be your friend, or pretending they're someone who's super caring. Tell me more about this King of Cups, please. Who is this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Now, honestly, we have a lot of major arcana cards here, but this is actually the first court card. So, you know, there's definitely something going on with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio male in your life. And being that I just opened the deck up to the Hierophant, they're talking about the leader of this group. So, I mean, you're going to know better than I know, but whoever this couple is, they're out to get you. Something to do with money. Something to do with a group. Possibly Freemasons with that 33 up top. What is the advice, Spirit? What is the advice, Spirit? What is the advice, Holy Spirit? Bird, what is the advice? What is the advice? Different deck? So I need a different deck, but watch out, again, like I said, for this couple or someone trying to couple up with you. Because it looks like they're trying to send somebody your way. Okay, so Bird wants to use this deck, which kind of crazy. I got all my new decks out here today because I don't know. I don't know this deck very well either. I thought these were actual size, like real size tarot cards, and when they came, I realized why I ended up getting such a good deal on them. I do plan on buying the originals because I don't want the artist to get ripped off, but these do look like a dupe, and I promise I will get the real ones. But what is the advice? What is the advice? What is the advice to stay out of trouble? What is the advice? Like, how do we go about this, Bird? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stay safe? I would like to say get the law involved, but you would if you could, I'm sure. All right, so time for a change. Learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. I think what we're going to have to do is really honestly get some... if you don't have security cameras, I suggest getting some. I would like you to try to do as much research as possible if you know about anybody, because there's bank and there, you know, it looks like a concern about fraud. I would even call the bank, see if anybody has been trying to get your ID. Maybe look into the business of this couple if you know who I'm speaking about. I would suggest just trying to get as much information on their financial status as you can, or any public available information, and you never know what you're going to find there to be able to put in your pocket in case you need it, right? So the advice, try to take you out more than once. Learn something new with gadgets. You can also download a call recorder on an app. There's an app that records all your calls for free, so you can download that as well. Just try to cover all your bases for now, and looks like lay low. If this doesn't resonate with you and you're finding yourself feeling really freaked out, like, oh my god, I didn't know this was happening, then this isn't your reading. It's just not for you. Because whoever I'm talking to knows exactly what's going on here. Yeah. I don't know, this is a lot. I wasn't expecting this out for this first reading. And like I said, I'm going to be doing more today. I have a feeling like the last few days, the same energy is going to keep coming out. So hopefully stay tuned. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you guys. And I'll see you at the next one. Take care.